Our third and final clue. He was one of 4 players this year being inducted into the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. The answer is Tom Hinton.
Tom Hinton, one of 4 men inducted to the CFL Hall of Fame yesterday here in Hamilton. Hinton, an offensive lineman for the BC Lions, may not be as well known, but certainly in a distinguished group that included the man who built the Edmonton Eskimos, an Eskimo wide receiver who was an unlikely hero, and the man in BC known as Dirty 30. Here's a look at the nominees.
Now here are the lineup changes for the 2 teams.
Former BC Lion Tom Hinton was one of the CFL's premier offensive guards from 1958 to 66. He was a CFL All-Star in 63 and won a Grey Cup in 64.
Tom was a fundamentalist, probably one of the stronger guards, offensive guards that I've seen. Great teammate. Probably had some of the best fundamentals of any football player I've seen in Canada.
He was a tough little guard. I mean, because he played guard, what the offensive linemen will always tell you, they never get credit for their ability. But he did play a little bit defense, but he was a real tough. If you talk to any of the people that played against him, he was as tough a guard as ever come to Canada.
Brian Kelly will go down as one of the most outstanding receivers in CFL history. 6-time CFL All-Star. He played on 5 Grey Cup winners and was the West Division's outstanding rookie in 1979 and outstanding player in 1985.
Brian Kelly was a workaholic on the field. He didn't have the greatest speed, but he had a lot more than people thought. But what he did is he worked on moves, how to get open, to catch the ball, and he would work on that every day to make himself a better player, and he became one of the best.
They called him Dirty 30, Jim Young of the BC Lions. Twice the CFL's most outstanding Canadian, he led the Lions in receiving for 8 years and played the game with intensity and style.
He had talent, and he took it to the point beyond probably what any other man could have driven himself. I can remember him doing sprinting drills to work on his speed when he was 33 years old.
He caught it where the action was, and then certainly he earned every reception that he had. And you knew when playing against him that you were up for a tough battle because he had the speed and the strength to do a lot of things.
His name is Norm Kimball, perhaps the most successful GM in the history of the Canadian Football League. Kimball took the Edmonton Eskimos and transformed the football operation into a model for sports franchises throughout North America.
I've never seen a guy that was more determined to have everything perfect, down to the most minute little detail, be it a dinner, be it a game, be it the facility, be it how the players looked, how they dressed, how they were deported. He just absolutely demanded perfection. He oftentimes didn't get it and was grumpy and snarly about it when he didn't, but a lot of times he did. And that's why there's so many Grey Cups hanging up on the wall.